this review is for Take Two by Shea. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you are on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you are on my blog, then there's a link within the post. And this is the video review. So, Take Two by Shea. This was a great second chance romance. Whitney has missed being in love, like she proper missed it. But Andy left, and when Andy left, nothing felt right. So just as she starts getting her life back together, Andy is back. Typical, fate at play. And she's been away for 6 years for work, but she's now back, and they run into one another, but it could be a chance for closure. And Andy fears that meeting again after all this time will only confirm what she's had wanting her all this time, which is that she never should have left. So this was a great story about reconnecting and admitting when you've made a mistake. Andy's fears are so valid, completely valid, and as soon as she and Whitney were back in one another's lives, it was completely understandable why she had them, because to have that regret and to be dealing with it from a distance is one thing, but to suddenly have that person back and the chance put back in front of you, you have a lot of worries and fears that you've wasted time, especially when you felt it was right. There's just so much for her to contemplate and go over. Whitney was such a romantic, but that didn't mean that she was instantly forgiving. She wasn't in a great mood that Andy was back, and the tension between them was what then helped build some of that drama and tension until they started to properly acknowledge what happened and exploring if it was possible to get back some of what they had and build on it to go forward, and whether they still felt the same way about one another. What was lovely about this was it was just a simple story about fate playing a part, like fate does play a part in so much, and making sure, this is what fate does, it makes sure something that's meant for you or something good won't pass you by. If it sort of did, it had a plan, and whether that's to help the other person grow or to change their perspective, or everything's a lesson, and fate is, you must trust in it, you must trust in it. But I admired how Whitney was able to put aside the fact that Andy had previously left her and try things again. Again, that's fate at hand, has given Whitney time to grow and think about things properly. Definitely conveyed how strong a connection they previously had, and why it was so natural that they could then just pick it back up and try again, which was lovely. They just clicked after all this time, they just clicked back in place. And although this book is part of a series, it's a standalone story, so what's lovely is you don't have to have read the other books in the series to get to know the characters or understand the story. So I've read the first book in the series, I have the second book to read, but I read this one because the story appealed to me at this time, and I really enjoyed how sweet and heartfelt and lovely it was for a second chance romance. It was really, really nice. So I hope that you will enjoy it too, as much as I did. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of Take Two by Shea, which I hope you will. If you've read Take Two, would love to know what you thought of it, so please do comment, please do share your thoughts, and let us know what you thought of the story. If you haven't read it yet, but you're planning to read it, it's on your to-be-read list, and you're super intrigued and thinking, yes, I really, really want to read that, then again, please do comment and let us know, because it's always great to find out what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I hope you enjoy it. Bye!